Hi, Nigel. So, what are your thoughts on today's game? What went well, what didn't go so well?
Well, the result didn't go the way that we wanted it, for sure. I think we played pretty well. Missed opportunity today in some ways because of our inability to be decisive in front of goal, which is, I mean, it's something that, to reflect back on the game, I thought we played pretty well and had chances in the first half in particular to go ahead. So, we rue those missed chances, and I think the goal that we conceded was one that we could have done better with in terms of blocking the shot. So today is a bit of a missed opportunity to pick up more points, because I think we did enough today in terms of performance to go away with at least a point, and possibly we should have won it as well. But you've got to take your chances. That's the bottom line.
Are you slightly disappointed that the lack of chances created in the second half when you were chasing the game, though?
You play against a side who, they're happy to defend with a bit of depth. It's never an easy game coming here. I think we didn't. Our quality with the final pass sometimes was the problem, our set play delivery wasn't when we had opportunities late on. That was something that was needed to be better. So I think in the entirety of the game we have played with a good intensity. We've dominated long periods as well. But it's what it is. There's no point wasting any energy now dwelling on this for too long. I've said in the past that I'll measure our performance based on us against ourselves, not what anybody else thinks about us. And I know we've done a lot of things pretty well today, more than pretty well. I think we've shown an energy again today. Didn't have the complete performance, unfortunately.
Did you feel it was a foul from Intaki on Kamasani for the goal? You build up?
I don't really know, to be honest with you. I wouldn't expect that to be given. But today there are a lot of anomalies in terms of things that were given or not given, weren't they?
So can you just clarify what you mean by your measure our performance in us against ourselves?
Yeah, I know what we're capable of. So I'm not bothered about what other people think about how we perform based on judging our performance, more about the opponents that we play, which tends to be the case. Yeah.
When you look at the Premier League table now, I don't know if you've seen the results today.
I've not seen the table as yet.
Newcastle have climbed away, but again, do you think it's now down to 6?
I don't know. 6? Who knows? It depends on whether teams in our sort of situation put together good runs, and teams who probably think they're safe falling away. But all in all, at the moment, it looks more likely that the number of teams involved is less. Yeah, for sure.
Did you have a view of the Zaha incident in the first half and in the second half?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Should he have got a second yellow on either occasion?
What do you think? It wasn't. Look, they weren't given, so I don't intend to sit here and start looking for events in the game that I expect the officials to take care of. The rules are the rules. It's as simple as that. I know what our players think about it. I've got my own opinions, but I'm not going to sit here now and start talking about other people's players. It's really quite straightforward in my mind. That's what we have VAR for.
Nigel, you say you want to move on from the game
The players understand why we haven't won it. That is that we have not converted our chances. You know, that's not... I would have thought that's relatively straightforward. I think when you look at our season overall, I'm aware and the players are aware that we've not picked up points from losing positions. But I think at least today the intention was there. We were pushing to get back in there. So it's not through a lack of desire, for sure. I know that we've got goals in us. I know that we are a competitive side. And days like today are a frustration for us because the level of performance is, generally speaking, has been pretty good in terms of creating opportunities, having long spells as an away side where we've been on top. I think we've had sustained periods of pressure. What we haven't done is taken full advantage of that, and of course then conceded a goal which we are disappointed with. You know, it adds to the disappointment on the day, but we'll bounce back because, as I keep saying, the players here are our players are honest and they are committed to getting ourselves out of the situation that we're in, and they've worked incredibly hard to get into the situation that we're in because, you know, before Christmas it was looking grim. So when you're in relegation battles, you have to not accept, but you have to come to terms with the fact that it doesn't happen very often that you're able to really replicate your best performance week in, week out. What I tasked the players with is to have the positive intent week in, week out, and I see that. What we've got to do is now find that way of making sure that the performances and the result, rather, at the end of a positive performance is more often than not favourable.
Click here for more videos.